This gets me every time
Atlas
they do this.
says Lucian incoming.
You know what? Actually, I had completely removed that champion from my mind, but that actually is probably what we're going to see. Alex is definitely right, I think. Like, because
the Atlanalist?
Because it's been very weak recently, and we don't see it very much in challengers at all. But in the LCK, 100%, like this is a Lucian lane where you're playing the Elise. This is like this is how D+ started the season. Oh, and they locked Zerian. Lucian, Nami, Zeri, Lulu. Ah!
Get me out! Twitch? No, they're trolling. They're picking a Lucian.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. No. Okay,
no.
maybe.
Okay. All right.
Well, now you can't pick Lucian because you can't get Nami, and Lucian Sona is not what you want here.
We are pressing our buttons and going forward on the side of T1. So we talked about DK is very easy to play comp in game 1.
Okay,
and
it's gonna
guess
be
what?
Draven Ashe.
Is this just game 1 flipped with new picks?
I said it in the draft. I'm like, they have to play Draven, right? Then they played Ashe, and I was like, okay, I guess you could do that. But they're like, no, Wolf, don't worry, it was a Draven comp the whole time. This Rakan pick is not going to feel very good here.
Yeah, it's really going to struggle in the lane. Like, that bottom lane this time is, it's not quite like game 1 because you're playing Zeri Rakan. You have 0 lane pressure. So it's Cassante mid, by the way. So this is like any pushing lane gives you prio, and then unfortunately, Lucid is not going to have a fun time. I don't think you want to play LeBlanc into this. You could play Ahri if you want a similar idea here, or you could just play Veigar or Ryze. I think all of these picks are fine. The LeBlanc doesn't suit base playstyle either. Yeah, just play Ahri. Just play Ahri. Especially if you're going for full composition.
Synergy, yeah.
Synergy, like everybody's on the same page. You know, some of your lanes are going to suffer for it, but at least everybody's going in. They're all going in one direction. It's not like what we saw in game 2. I don't want to see that again.
I mean, I'm not that aware of this matchup and how it works exactly, but I don't think this should happen.
Well, they're able to make it happen. Here comes Teleport. Lucid is Elise, but he has nothing to repel to, so he's just going to get over the wall and has to flash away. Meanwhile, on the top side,
Lucid for sure. I said Rahel. And
here they go. Level 5 on Pulbay, level 3 for Lucid, but just flashing or ghosting forward, trying to just push them out of the lane, and they will do that. Bible takes 3 more turret shots.
Forrest is here.
And there is a way if they get past the Elise, and yeah, it's just going to hit him with the Q. It does enough damage through the guy. It's now 3-on-3, and higher health bars here for T1 will push them away. As again, I mean, they're getting turret plates. You may not like it, but this is what peak League of Legends looks like. As now, Pulbay, he's so tanky, he can just stand in front, gets the knock-up as he drags him all the way into the river. And that is a level 4 Rakan that does not want to be pulled into that fight.
Yeah, that's a really weird wall interaction here.
You know, maybe they can just use this prio that they have to take every free objective on the map. Because it is free when you do have this prio. They took the Rift Herald, they take both of the early Drakes. They need to get a snowball rolling of some sort, so even if you're not getting kills, at least you can get objectives.
Soul is. Like, that's going to be really important here. For the first time, it feels like for D+, actually, and not T1. T1 has usually been the ones getting the early Drakes.
Oh,
it's Infernal. Now, this is not amazing for D+'s comp, but pretty good.
Okay, press R. Might work. Bible tries to do that as well, but he can't keep his AD carry safe as they're going to give that kill over to Rakan of all people. Varus goes down. Here's Lucid. He's like, wait, we were supposed to be winning this lane. And I think they will from here, as even the Rift Herald is going to come down, smash, just flashing away. Pulbay not able to follow up on that one as Bout looks to get away here, can't hop over to the Zeri. And they are able to trade it back.
They just have to hunker down and survive. And I think you actually have to be willing to give up this mount with this third break. Dahl is on a flank right now. I think forcing here is like exactly how you lose this series right now. Like, this is exactly what not to do. This is exactly what not to do.
It's Cassante. But you know what, Wolf? Some things are inevitable, and I guess that fighting over the second Rift Herald is
yeah, it's like no more Elder flips. We're all about second Herald flips to decide our playoffs dream. Here we go.
I don't really understand fighting over this one, but T1 are going to do it anyway, as let's see if they can seal it away. In goes Forrest, trying to get it low enough. He is going so deep into that back line as the dive comp comes out. and they're able to get on top of Rahel, but they trade their Malphite for it. That's now a 4v4. Polbe trying to do some crazy Cassante stuff. He pulls back in Forest and will win the fight 2-for-1, and they get the Rift Herald.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen the... I just got leaked. I just got a text message with the T1 game plan for Game 5. It got the scrim data and all the information is there, but it's all just kind of crossed out, and it says, kill Draven, lose game, and I don't think it's the right way. I don't think it's the strategy to win this Game 5 in this best of 5 here. Okay, getting a knockup onto the tankiest member here of D+. Once again, not the target you want. You kill the Draven again. If they can get control of this choke, that's another story. Rahel here very far back.
They have their R buttons, and
they
are looking at Rahel.
They are. And
they are locked in, Wolf.
Here we go.
Okay, they're trying to go for Lucid. Everything is used onto him. The front line takes up a bunch, but the Gnar goes down immediately. But take a look at this. Rahel finally has a front line, and he cashes in for very little, but at least he picks up a kill. As now 4v4, and no Forest means that DK should just pick up this Dragon.
At T1, they have a great composition here. They have great win conditions. I don't even mind the AP Malphite, but you can't fight without a real proper tank here, and the target selection is all over the place. And they're just pressing R and hoping that they get kills, you know, and they got one. They
Press R and pray.
Yeah, exactly. They got Thanatos this time, and which is a good target to get because he can turn fights so quickly.
And now Lucid, he's trying to trade up, right? Like when you're ahead like this, you got the snowball rolling, just flash.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just look to force somebody's flash. That's actually a good play.
I think they might, anyways. But it is kind of ironic that they hard forced on the ones where they didn't need to, and now they're kind of like sitting back like, ooh, I don't think we can force this one.
Yeah, if you fought for the last one, you have to fight for this one.
Yeah, if you won the fight,
many times.
You'd be in a good position to actually fight for this one, but you lost it, so...
All right, let's see it. T1 have to give their best, 10 out of 10.
Who do you kill? Like, you can't...
impression.
You won't be able to kill Rahel here. And you need, like... This seems doomed.
It's got to be him or Bible. You don't really have many choices. As even the last plan is going to be denied. As Thanatos has a nice little angle here. Arrow does come forward as they try to dive onto Bible here with the Spirit Rush. They do get into that back line as Rahel is kind of 100-0. He goes to the stopwatch, immediately dies a smash. Will he have the Zeri moment? No, he will be immediately shut down. As here is Polbe trying to frontline, picks up another kill, and Bible's actually kiting really well. Bay will be taken down eventually by the Elise, who does burn him. A triple kill for Polbe because there are no big threats the second that Smash goes down.
I think that it's okay if she doesn't have it for these next few fights, but she needs that LDR super badly, and she just is nowhere near the money.
Polbe's just tanking too much damage, I guess. Oh, this arrow. Oh, it's perfect! He walks back into it, and now Bay, he's gonna even go into his stopwatch. I don't know why. Maybe trying to buy some time, maybe just desperation, but the arrow from Bible is enough.
He had flash and ult.
He did.
Just stopwatch to guarantee his death, essentially, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you flash right out of the stun and then ult away, you live. Maybe you come back and teleport back into this fight. Either way, just a bit of a panic, perhaps, from Bay, and that's going to be the
time to go push mid and then still group for this. As this arrow is so unfortunate. Bay. And then, like, if he reacted to the arrow, which is incredibly difficult to do, he could have flashed there. But
yeah, if you just flash after the stun is gone and you ult away,
yeah, you would have been fine. This is it. Everything for the Elder Flip. Challengers Game 5, Silver Scrapes, teleports in, double TP. This is it, Valdez. We are deciding which one of these teams is playing against KT Rolster right now.
Oh boy, here we go. As Bible is 1v1ing the Vi. As we do get a couple of guys running away from this one. As a 5-on-5 here underneath the Elder. Arrow comes out, hits Dahl. Remember, he is AP. They're going to try to burst him down, and down he goes. Dahl does not get in there. Forest dies mid-ultimate as T1 now 3v5. They got a Zeri and a Dream, and the LDR not going to be able to pull through as he just doesn't have enough time to even auto-pull Bay here. As that should be the Elder ends the Baron. It is Exodia for DK.
It's in. And look at the timing of this. Smash here. Be so careful going over the wall like that. An extra minute of Elder here. The Baron is mostly gone, but that should be plenty of time to just push and end. And man, T1 with such a great potential comeback here in the series, the near reverse sweep, but more difficult than a reverse sweep is preventing it. D+ looked like they have pulled it off. Puzzling game 5 here from T1.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think just the pressure getting to them. DK able to solidify themselves. They get a much... They just have like a really nice identity here in this draft, and they play it very, very well. The way they played around the bottom lane, T1 tried their hardest. As Forest is trying to get behind them and stop the wave from coming in. He's actually keeping this game alive single-handedly.
Yeah, he's just keeping this wave away. They're buying more time still. 95 seconds
minions
though.
Going in.
Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be really hard to deny those. We could try to extendo beam them. Force is dead. Although, wait.
Well, he's trying to turn it around, and you know what? I mean, even with the Elder, yeah, he's going to get the kill.
Defend. Still got to defend this, though.
All right, in they go. And that is a big doll ultimate. They get on top of two of them, but the damage follow-up. Okay, Smash. Able to pick up what he's doing. This area damage against the Elder buff as they cannot take out Smash. Smash will try desperately to stop this Nexus from going down. As Lucian is on the edge. Oh, he's going to get the kill onto this area. You can't make this up as he just ticks down from the Elise damage, and that will be the end of it. GG. DK will move on to the next round against KT in the loser final.
What an unbelievable series. But D+, they held strong in this 5th and final game, and T1 with some baffling decisions in the early game with their team composition, not fighting at their spikes. A weird build from Dahl coming through, looking for the Rod of Ages and the additional magic damage, but not having the tankiness required to front to back. And trying to pick the Draven repeatedly in these fights didn't work when the real carry was the support. The real carry was the mid lane, as Pulbay tanks all the damage, does an insane amount of damage himself.
Oh, man.
And, I mean...
It's got to be Pulbay, right?
Yep, I voted for Pulbay 100%.
Okay.
Like...
Man, he had a great series, too.
He really did. Like, he has come back. The Pulbay that we were hyped about before we went into this tournament, the Pulbay that played extremely well in the first 3-4 weeks of Challengers, he's back. He's showing up big. And I think D+ did not want to show this strategy. I think they did not want to show this strategy in this best of 5, but they pulled it out in Game 5, and T1 just walked right into it. They looked completely lost. Well, I mean, I guess I expected it, but I thought they were going to maybe consider pulling him out. They didn't. He played very well. Pulbay gets POG. So well deserved.
I don't think there's really any other choice. I mean, like, maybe Lucid, right? But it was more so like his team enabling Lucid. And Lucid did play a fantastic game as well, but Pulbay was kind of like that extra bit of star power to push them through. And it was very nice. It was very good stuff, you know, coming from memes and now to dreams. He is in the lower bracket final that will take place on Thursday. One chatter mentioned he won Game 5's Wild Rift Boy 1 from Thursday to Sunday. Do you think we get it? Do you think we get Game 5s in Thursday, Friday, which is Challengers, and then, of course, Saturday, Sunday, which is LCK?